Welcome back to Maths with Miss Buick. In this example, we are simplifying an algebraic fraction. So we begin by looking at our denominators, and we can see here we've got difference of two squares and a quadratic. So the first step would be to simplify both of these. So we begin by looking at our difference of two squares. So we open up two brackets, put an x in one, x in the other to symbolise x squared, and what two numbers multiply to give 9. So that would be 3 and a 3. A plus in one and a negative in the other. I have another video explaining difference of two squares if you would like to look back and revise that again. Next of all, we move on to our quadratic. So we see we've got a negative 6. We say to ourselves, what two numbers multiply to give a negative 6 that add to give negative 1? So x in one, x in the other. Those numbers will be minus 3 and plus 2. Now we come to the stage where we have to form our common denominator. So to do this, we simply take our brackets here and write them down once. So we start off at x plus 3. So we'll write down x plus 3. We'll then write down x negative 3. And because it's here twice, we only write it down once. That's a very important step to remember. And then we've got x plus 2. So that's our denominator sorted. We now have to sort out our numerator. So here is our 1. So we write down the 1. Because we've got x plus 3 and x negative 3 down here, we simply do not write this down. We write down the one that is not there on the denominator. So it's x plus 2. We've got a negative sign. We've got our 2, and again, we look to see what is here. Then we look down here and see what is different, and it's an x plus 3. So that's what goes on the top up there. So this bracket and this bracket is got by looking at our new common denominator and seeing what is the difference. Now we come along and we're going to multiply out the top line. So 1 by x is x. 1 by 2 is 2. Minus 2 by x is minus 2x. And minus 2 by 3 is minus 6. All over our common denominator. And to finish off the question, we simply add the top. X, take away negative 2x is negative x, plus 2 minus 6 is minus 4, and we leave our denominator as we have it.